Okay, so bonjour. You should have already done your daily journal, and these are the assignments that you're going to need to do today. So you can pause this video between the explanations so that each thing is addressed as you finish it, then play the next section of the video. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to work on today is this. This says, qu'est-ce que tu portes comme vêtements au lycée? Okay, you have a little bit of reading thing, a couple of new words or words that you might not be as familiar with. So take a look at these. You have des baskets, blouson, le blouson, sauf, and lequel. Okay. Now you have some reading here about Sandrine, Luc, Chloe, Marc, and Christine, all typical French names. And je m'habille, I wear. Okay, selon le temps. Selon is a word that means according. So you're going to look back in here, the little blurbs about the people, and then you're going to mark down which person follows according to the temps or what it says on here. Okay, use your notes. You should not have to use Edmodo, or not Edmodo, word reference for anything. Okay. Then down here on the bottom, this is asking you about your preferences. So you may use your notes to fill this out. Quels sont tes vêtements préférés? D'habitude, qu'est-ce que tu portes en semaine? So like weekly, what do you wear? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes porter quand tu sors avec tes amis? What does sors avec tes amis mean? Est-ce qu'il y a un vêtement que tu n'aimes pas? Is there something that you don't like to wear? Okay, this is only one page, so once you finish this, écrivez vos noms, la date, le bloc, and then you may turn this in. Okay, the next activity you guys are going to do is a memory game with sports, and you are going to need to get into groups of 3 and 4. Okay. There are 8 sets of these, so adjust according. Some of you classes are a little bit bigger than the others or smaller, so adjust to that. Okay, you have 2 types of cards here. The darker one is in French, the lighter one is in English. Okay, so en hiver. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up the cards first. Okay, once I mix up the cards, then okay, you're going to play this like a go fish type game. So once I mix up the cards, I'm going to give 7 cards to each person at my table. Okay, you're going to try to make pairs out of what you have. So for every one, you should have je joue de la batterie. I play drums. Okay, don't worry about saying the English part. Practice on the French part. Okay, so every time you find a match, when you lay your match down, you need to say that to your teammates. Okay, je joue de la batterie. Psh, you get a point. Okay, for every point that you get, je joue de la guitare. Okay, so I got 2 right here. So then I need to draw 4 or 5 more. Okay, I got to draw 5 more. We play until the end of the deck. Okay, once you get down to that, then you can start asking people once the deck is gone, once everybody's dealt all that they can. Okay, if you can't play a hand, put it at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and discard a thing so that your playing keeps going, so that the deck doesn't change. Okay, if you're looking for one, like go fish, you would be like, I've only got the English part. I play drums. So what would it be in French? Je joue de la batterie. Okay, so this is like go fish. You deal out 7 cards per person. You have to discard a card every time you play, or play a card. Okay, you can ask the other people in your group which card that they have, because you're trying to get a pair, okay? If they have it, oui. If they don't, no, okay? But it doesn't work if you don't participate, and I expect you to. And it should be interesting. It has all kinds of sports on there, so you guys can use your notes, pull out your vocab sheet for this unit, and then when you're done, they should look like this, okay? Now, the last thing you're going to do today is this. It's a jeu de logique, okay? Start on the side with 3 people, Thomas, Stephanie, and Pierre, okay? Now Thomas, down here, it says Thomas porte des lunettes. Thomas porte des lunettes, alright? So I put a cross, or a check mark right there, okay? But down here, it says whoever wears the lunettes, okay? You're going to match up what he does here, and then it's going to match up with what he does here. So like, we're gonna do this one so I can show y'all. So Thomas porte des lunettes, okay? Comme ça. Pierre a les yeux verts, comme ça. La personne aux cheveux noirs a les yeux bruns. None of these people. Stephanie porte des boucles d'oreilles. Okay, Stephanie porte des boucles d'oreilles. Alright, so if I look down here, there's the same thing. So boucle d'oreilles, well, I know Stephanie did that, okay? And this little thing here says, c'est une fille qui a les cheveux roux. So that must be Stephanie. So she's got les cheveux roux, okay? But I don't want to mark it there. I want to mark it down here, okay? And let's see, Pierre a les yeux verts, okay? So he's got green eyes, and Stephanie has boucle d'oreille. How am I going to do this on here? So Stephanie's here. She's got this red hair, so we can go ahead and mark that just to show it. Okay, we know that Pierre has green eyes, okay? So what could we also say about green eyes? We know it's not red hair because that's what Stephanie has. We know it's not blonde hair because, or we know it's not brown hair, black hair, because that would have to be brown eyes, okay? And he's got green eyes. So Pierre has green eyes and blonde hair. So that means Thomas has brown eyes and black hair, okay? You with me so far? This is kind of like a Sudoku, but each person in here can only have one of these. So it's going to have to be according to which one, okay? So by process of elimination, Stephanie must have blue eyes because she has red hair, okay? So every person is going to be within that box, all right? And so Thomas would be noir. Stephanie would be roux, as we've already seen. Pierre would be blonde, okay? So I'm checking off every box. So Thomas is the only one. He's got lunettes. Stephanie has boucle d'oreilles, so that must mean Pierre has a hat, okay? Now for yeux bleus and les yeux bruns, the same thing, okay? Bleu would be whose eyes? They would be Stephanie's, okay? Yeux bruns, that would be the eyes of Thomas, okay? So for each one, every person is only in there one time. When you figure out who it is, just work on this side. If you finish this, this is a little more challenging because it's got 4 people, but it works the same way, okay? So one person is represented in each box each time, okay? So Thomas, Stephanie, Pierre, all of them are in the box just once. Then down here, draw them, okay? These are a couple of the words, lunettes, des boucles d'oreilles, and le chapeau, okay? All right, so this should take you the rest of class, and you will have, so when you finish this, start this, okay? You guys can do this. You can use your notes. You may listen to music while you're working, but only while you're working. Remember, your hall passes 4 per semester per class, and you may be out of them, so please be aware of that. Thank you. Merci.